Saturday, December 6th, Washington, D.C. President Franklin Roosevelt makes a final effort for peace with Japan and receives no reply. The same day, a code-breaking service intercepts a 14-part Japanese message. After deciphering the first 13 parts, they are sent to the President and Secretary of State. The Americans believe an attack is imminent, most likely in Southeast Asia. Sunday, December 7th, Washington, D.C. At approximately 9 a.m., the final part of the 14-part message is deciphered and states that all diplomatic relationships with the U.S. are to be broken off. An hour later, a message sent to the Japanese embassy is sent instructing them to deliver the main message to the Americans at 1 p.m. After realizing this time corresponds with early morning time in Pearl Harbor, they send out an alert via commercial telegraph because radio contact is temporarily broken. Delays prevent the alert from getting to Oahu headquarters until noontime, 4 hours after the attack has begun. Islands of Hawaii near Oahu. The Japanese attack force under the command of Admiral Nagumo, consisting of 6 carriers with 423 planes, is about to attack. At 6 a.m., the first attack wave of 183 Japanese planes take off from the carriers located 230 miles north of Oahu and heads for the U.S. Pacific Fleet at Pearl Harbor. Pearl Harbor, at 7:02 a.m., 2 Army operators at Oahu's Northern Shore radar station detect the Japanese air attack approaching and contact a junior officer who disregards their reports, thinking they are American B-17 planes which are expected in from the U.S. West Coast. Near Oahu, at 7:15 a.m., a second attack wave of 167 planes takes off from the Japanese carriers and heads for Pearl Harbor. Due to the Americans' belief of no threats being imminent, aircrafts are parked wingtip to wingtip on the airfields, and anti-aircraft guns are unmanned with many ammunition boxes kept locked due to peacetime regulations. There are also no torpedo nets protecting the fleet anchorage, and many crew members are ashore because it is a Sunday. At 7:53 a.m., the first Japanese assault wave with 51 Val dive bombers, 40 Kate torpedo bombers, 50 high-level bombers, and 43 Zero fighters commences the attack with Flight Commander Mitsuo Fuchito sounding the battle cry, Tora, Tora, Tora. Americans are taken completely by surprise. The first attack wave targets airfields and battleships. The second wave targets other ships and shipyard facilities. The air raid lasts until 9:45 a.m. 8 battleships are damaged, with 5 sunk. 3 light cruisers, 3 destroyers, and 3 smaller vessels are lost, along with 188 aircrafts. The Japanese lose 27 planes and 5 midget submarines, which attempted to penetrate the inner harbor and launch torpedoes. The escaping damage from the attack are the prime targets, the 3 U.S. Pacific Fleet aircraft carriers Lexington, Enterprise, and Saratoga, which were not in the port. Also escaping damage are the base fuel tanks. Casualty list includes 2,335 servicemen and 68 civilians killed, with 1,178 wounded. Included are 1,104 men aboard the battleship USS Arizona killed after a 1,760-pound air bomb penetrated into the forward magazine, causing catastrophic explosions. News of the sneak attack is broadcasted to the American public via radio bulletins, with many popular Sunday afternoon entertainment programs being interrupted. News sends a shockwave across the nation and results in a tremendous influx of young volunteers into the U.S. Armed Forces. The attack also unites the nation beyond the president and effectively ends isolation assignment in the country. Monday, December 8th, the United States and Britain declare war on Japan, with President Roosevelt calling December 7th a date which will live in infamy.